Well, greetings everybody. Welcome back to Custom System Survival for the new year, 2019. I hope everybody had a safe and um, enjoyable new year. A few things have changed since I last streamed this before New Year. As you might be able to tell, if you've been following along, I've cleaned up all the wrecks. I got so tired of it looking like a junkyard, I actually spent way too many hours cleaning it up. But on top of all that, I've also have manufactured a few more drones. I'm trying to remember how many now. Mark 2s, Mark 2. Okay, so yes, I made 3 more heavy drones, heavy defense drones, and I have deployed those. So we've now got 4 heavy defense drones as well as 1 light defense drone, which I probably will see about decommissioning sometime soon. So rather productive. Which puts us in a perfect position now to do something that I've been alluding to and speaking about for some time, and that is to actually build a mining vessel. Now, as much as I'd love to build the mining vessel straight up, I suppose we actually do need some place to be able to hangar this vessel. We want elevator. No, trying to remember what I called it. Lift, hangar lift. There we go. Well, we've got the lift for it, but we don't actually have any hangar bays at this point in time to be able to store it. So we'll just take our time here and survey our current situation. So I'm thinking, as much as I'd love to get onto building a mining vessel, I think I'm really going to have to spend the time. Let me just push this back up. Really going to have to take the time to actually get together a hangar for it. Now, one thing I have just noticed, which is a bit of an inconvenience, is it's actually a little difficult to get around these walls here. So we're just going to do a little bit of remodeling here. Yes, actually we'll do that. Very simple little remodel just to give ourselves a little bit of walking room around the sides here, I think, which would be quite nice. Alright. Yeah, that's a bit better. Alright, now rather than just progressing in a linear fashion, just to give you an idea, so far our entire base is one big, long, straight through giant corridor, basically. So just to break, I like that, just to break up that aesthetic, we're going to actually head off in a sideways direction. And in fact, I think we might use our little miner drone down here. Excavation drone is probably a better word for it, because we don't actually mine anything. We just excavate. The one there. Batteries, that one there. Now, probably, I mean, oop. I mean, it probably would have been nice to actually have some sort of guides. Oh, careful. But I'm actually just going to eyeball this, I think, and hope that it's going to work good enough. Now I'll probably have to clean it up a little bit by hand. But that's the basis and the bulk of the raw material out of the road, so we can just, ooh, unknown signal. So we can clean that up by hand now, I think. It might be big enough. Well, we certainly don't want you there. It's going to cause us no end of problems. Okay, 600 meters away. You'll just have to excuse me. I want to go and check out that unknown signal. Looks a little on the beat up side. Looks like it had a pretty rough sort of landing. Newspaper, okay. Would we lose the cargo container? Yeah, okay. Okay. I will also apologise, I don't know whether it's coming through the recording or not. I do have quite a lot of background noise here at the moment, which is making it a little bit, well, for me it's a bit annoying, to be honest, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do about that. I'm just hoping that if it is coming through the recording, it's coming through relatively faintly in comparison to everything else. We want that beastie. Now, truthfully, this is actually not going to be all light armor blocks, because we're going to have to park a ship in here. I don't want to be worrying about thruster damage, so I'll probably end up turning it into blast blocks, blast door blocks for the actual main hangar bay and docking port for it. But for now, this is just to actually spec it out, so to speak. Now we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 across by 7 across. Whoa, what the hell was that? Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. Hang on. I'm missing a Mark II drone. Don't tell me my... Yeah, that's all well and good, that's all well and good. Let's just check. Turn precision mode off. I'm suspecting that's causing me some grief. Like, for example, this... that one's working. This drone here seems to be stuck. I'm not sure why that is. See, if we have a look, he's sitting at waypoint 5, which it is. At least I think it is. Yeah, no, it's having trouble with precision modes. Well, I think that's just... I have actually noticed this before. For some reason, precision mode seems to cause me no end of problems. Oh, right. We're out of range again? Yeah, it looks like I've actually turned it off for most of them. Obviously I forgot with that one, and I obviously forgot, I think, with the one that I no longer have, because we've only got 3 here now. And that on there is actually our light drone. Yes, they're all turned off now. So that's that one there. I've lost one of my heavy drones somewhere, and I'm not sure why, other than maybe it's collided with another drone. But I didn't see any of those other ones actually having any damage on it. So, oh, one of life's little mysteries. Okay. Right now. That might work. What it does mean is I'm going to have to, well, not that I'm going to have to, I'm going to redesign that at some point. I mean, for example, I can do something like this. And what we want is that beastie. And then this beastie. Maybe. Because I mean I can then follow it up with I think, let me just check this. Right. Okay, heavy arm, I didn't want you. For starters. No, that's not going to work. because we are going to have that there. All like that, so that's not going to work. So we'll just put it back to how it was. Yeah, that'll work fine actually, I think. Oh, that's too far. Oh no, it was just right. Okay. Now, another thing I've actually been thinking about too is air tightness. Am I going to make this base pressurised? Because at the moment, on this alien world, yeah, it's got low oxygen. It's not enough to sustain. So I do actually have to carry oxygen with me. But that said, I'd have to build airlocks. Now, they in themselves are pretty straightforward. You don't have to do anything overly elaborate with them. At least I don't. Just two doors back to back is all. You know, basically, it's just an air gate to stop the atmosphere, internal atmosphere, escaping out and so on. So it's pretty straightforward and easy enough to do. But I'm just trying to decide if it's something I am going to do. And of course, I actually still haven't decided this yet. Go away. It's somewhere over this direction. We have
energy critical.
wow, okay, that's... oh, okay, it's fully up. That's still a long way down. It's alright, you can... I think we'll be able to tie in over here, under there, actually. I don't particularly want to tunnel all the way down there for it. Okay. Now, as you can no doubt tell, most of my base here so far is just pure functionality. I haven't done anything in the way of beautification yet. Although, believe me, okay, let's just... might be more than I've got. Yeah, no beautification yet. I'm going to, when I put in some features. I don't like just plain featureless long corridors and walls like this, hence why I went with the style I've gone so far here with the doors and entryways, except for these little functional doors. I probably will actually put physical doors on these eventually. No, not right at this moment. When I do that, I will put in a new programming block, or programmable block I should say. Okay, it's Tim. There's a really nice, very basic little buggy. It hasn't been updated, so it's got some obsolete functions in it, but it's a nice auto close script. It's not my script, but I also haven't gotten to and had a look at it and updated it to using the door status functions instead of the functions it's currently using. Not a big deal, not a deal breaker. The script still functions quite effectively. Although, that said, adding a new door into the auto close system, whilst it works 90% of the time, it will actually occasionally cause an error in the script. An exception gets caught and the script stops functioning. You've basically got to recompile the script. So it's, like I said, it's not a deal breaker. Wow, we've got a couple of conveyors here. That's interesting. Oh, I know why. That one ties in, that one allows me to plug that straight onto there. That's right, we'll tie into this bottom one, I think. So what we need here is those. Let's just get rid of those. Those. And those. That may be enough. Okay, now we need to give ourselves a little bit more access room. There we go. Can we get to it? I have to admit, I have been tempted to get Build Vision. It looks like a very interesting system, but like I said, I've been tempted. The fact that this is actually still all vanilla, I actually like that fact, to be honest. We want that and that. Okay. That should be plenty to start. Now let's just okay. Now that works. Ooh. Down she goes. Ooh, it's quite a ways out actually. What the hell? I've lost another drone. I lost my light armoured one. I have to admit, it's almost looking like my drones are self-destructing. I mean, I didn't think the light drone, the Mark 1, was anywhere near that. Where did it go down? Truth is, I might not even be able to find where the drone went down. As part of doing my cleanup, I actually set system cleanup a little bit more aggressive than what it was. Large debris pieces would still remain. Hang on, how aggressive have I set it? So that's that appears to be part of my drone. See, that didn't get cleaned up because it was still powered. That's all light armour stuff, so... But it appears the rest of it disintegrated or was obliterated. Marked, so I've got the three heavy drones again. Still, so I mean I'm going to have to build some more drones soon. But I can't see where that fleeting rival went down. Okay, I'm going to have to check how aggressive I do have that. I can't remember actually. I'll be perfectly frank with you. So, let's just bear with me 2 seconds. Let's just have a look here. Trash removal. Yeah, less than 200 blocks. Okay, let's make it less than 100 blocks, about 20 meters. That seems fair enough. Station there, okay. Yeah, okay, let's just fix that there. Let's just go with that. I mean, I do want to have a little bit of salvage that I can collect. I just don't want the excessive amounts that I had before. Alright, now... Alright, actually I'm going to just observe this. Looks like we've got 2 drones jockeying for the marker over there. Why are they going nearly 1,000 meters out? One's coming in. It's a long way out. Well, that nearly brained me. Wow. That literally just shredded it. But I don't think any of my drones had anything to do it. See, I've got a... What the heck is going on over here, boys? You are way off your markers. So where on earth are you off to? To waypoint 7. Well, if we have a look at where waypoint 7 is, waypoint 7 is 700 meters over that way. Stop. Oh, give me control. Oh, okay, I'm backwards. See, waypoint 7 is over there. You're a long way off the mark, buddy. It was the collision avoidance. It was another drone there, so it kept trying to avoid the other drone, which pushed it way off mark. Why are we drifting? I have no... I got no side thrusters. That's not going to help. Alright. Stay put. We've got no thruster on this side. What's going on? Oh, okay, we've lost it. Oh, and a whole battery. The battery, I think, is actually quite optional. Oh no, I've got a... Yeah. I'm not going to be able to actually build this up. 6. Crumbs, what do I need? Can't bloody well see against that. Motors, construction components, small and grids. So we actually drifted way out of position. Which one's not moving? There you are. Large tubes. Not small tubes, idiot. Way more than necessary. So that's why it went out of bounds, so to speak. Okay. Now you, Sonny, terminal, remote control, and go back to work. Yeah, see, now you can make your way to waypoint 7. Alright. It means they're doing their job. So that in itself is reassuring and is also a good thing. Yeah, iron. And yeah, we're out. Which means, yeah, we're out. Okay, well, that sort of is made. Oh, another stinging adversary. That's made it quite clear what my next priority is, isn't it? Okay, I've dropped. Well, actually, I've lost. Most likely put into a container. A hydrogen bottle somewhere. Alright. I will actually leave 2 of these here. We have to wait for this next stingy adversary to be dealt with, I think. No. We do actually need more drones than this. And I think I'm going to set up some new drones, but also going to set up some new waypoints for different patrol routines in the 3 different directions in question, just to keep them in position where they are in line where drones are going to come in. So from here, some out there where that drone there is at the moment, somewhere sort of just trolling back and forth sort of around this area up there. Ooh. I'm just going to see, this drone is a long way from home. He just got damaged, and I think he is pretty much... Oh, go away. Oh. I'm not sure which direction is up, so can we... No, we've got no antenna, have we? Has it been fully destroyed? Well, let's do it this way. Actually, what we're going to do is, I don't really want to do it this way, but we're going to do this. Really didn't have much choice. I don't have the materials on me to repair it, and I wasn't going to repair it on the fly. I'm just going to have to rebuild a new one. That's okay. Stinging adversary. Oh, great. Um, Silicon, okay. See, this is just light armor. Which means you'd think that my heavy drones would be able to survive a little bit better against them. That's alright, that's alright. That's what makes it all fun. So what, we've got one drone left. 2 drones left. Okay. Thinking there may have to be a Mark III of these drones yet. Like I said, Mark III might be the ones that just patrol in the 3 different directions, one there, one over there, as well as maybe the Mark IIs still patrolling across all 3 points like this, just to add an overlap of a defensive layer. But I'm thinking the Mark III drones, maybe I'll include some decoys on them, like maybe on some arms, hanging a little bit below the drone maybe. Sort of like legs type deal. Maybe 3 in a try arrangement maybe? Something along those lines. Maybe I have to see whether it might have to go 4 yet, but sort of angle them down and splay them a little bit and stick them on the end of like some legs hanging below the drone itself, so that the pirate drones will actually shoot too low, shoot below the actual defense drone itself. I have to give that one some thought actually. It might be worth looking into. Mm-hmm. Oh, I better go and check on you as well, because you look like you're going too far awry. You did the same thing? Yep, look at that. You've lost your turret as well. terminal, remote control, off, give me control. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? We've lost some thrusters, I'm sure, and okay, this is weird. Seem to always be facing the wrong way. That's because we've got no forward thrusters, have we? We're a little way in the way of reverse thrusters too, by the looks. Stop. I didn't want that button. Drone thrusters off. Okay, actually let's just make sure you're not broadcasting for the moment. Okay, so we're missing a thruster there. Missing a thruster there. Right. That's just going to have to sit there for the moment because I really do need to go and get some iron. Whilst I've got a little bit of an opportunity to. Because making repairs is not going to work if I don't have the resources to do so. Come here. So obviously the turret is actually the the weakest point. Now it's a little bit hard to actually wrap the turret up. So really the best I can do is to actually add some decoys to draw fire away from the turret. Because I'm sure that's the first point that the pirate drones are going for. Because it seems to knock them out pretty quickly. I think I still need some ground-based defensive tanks. Maybe that's that's maybe the best way, because they're movable. Ground-based defense systems. I also need to set up the turrets around the landing, the hangar entry. I haven't set that up yet, so I do need to set that up. That'll add a little bit more defense around the actual base itself. I guess I could set up some standalone turrets. They don't need to be piped in. I can just periodically check them and top their ammo up, maybe. I suppose I could pipe them in, run tunnels. Depends on how far out I want to put them. However, hey, what am I talking? Oh, come here. We want refineries. How are we going? Done. Okay. What are we looking for? Iron. Better. So let's go into produce 3 more. 20,000. I think that's a little bit more iron than I actually had. No, 23. Okay, so we can do 3,000. Alright, well, not too bad. Got a bit done. Started on our hangar here, so we can actually start building an actual mining vessel. That will make it a lot quicker and a lot easier. I'm probably going to have to expand my refineries at some point. So I might just power that off. Lights, batteries off, and we've lost a reactor too. We'll turn all of them off. Hopefully that will stop it becoming a target until I can actually instigate some repairs on that. So we're down to 1 defensive drone left. I'll have to manufacture a few more, but I think I'm going to stop at this point in time. Like I said, I think I've achieved more than what I set out to do, so I'm very happy with that. Thank you for dropping by. What more can I say? Keep an eye out for the next episodes. Can't tell you when they'll be. I don't stream on a regular basis. I mean, some days I stream daily. Other times, like over this Christmas New Year period, I've streamed like maybe once or twice in a space of a week. So if you're wanting a nice regular scheduled program, then I'm afraid this is not it. This channel is random streams at random times. Lately I've just been streaming this particular scenario because it was built here. All details, if you're wanting to play on this scenario or check out this world scenario, it is available on the workshop, so check the description on this video or bounce on over to the YouTube archives, and on any of the videos in this series you'll find the link to the workshop item. Until then, thanks for stopping by, like I said, and happy engineering.